Hi, I'm back to do an energy reading for Taurus placements, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Today we'll be talking about the different spiritual gifts you possess, whether they are active or not. If you're new here, my readings are intuitive, and I read the genders of masculine and feminine. My readings are not gender nor sexuality specific. Spirit, can we have messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Taurus placements, messages in regards to what spiritual gifts they possess, whether they are active or not. What spiritual gifts does Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter possess? I see the third eye here. We split the deck on Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What spiritual gifts do they possess? Taurus placements. Taurus placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What gifts do they possess? We have the heart chakra here. Taurus placements. What spiritual gifts do they possess? I'm calling out the different chakra cards because we're going to use the chakras to help us figure out what gifts you possess, because each chakra has spiritual gifts. You know, they have intuitive abilities and spiritual gifts and contemporary gifts attached to them. Way more than what I'm going to share with you, but these are just the ones that are, you know, known or commonly used. Less cards, Spirit. Oh, I guess I should take those. It was 3 cards. I couldn't remember if I put the cards when I said less cards in the front or the back. So we have 20 that came out too. 20 equating to a 2. What is this for Taurus in terms of their spiritual gifts? I'm hearing your third eye. Oh, shit. I'm hearing strongly you're ignoring it. And it was said in agitation. Clarify this truth for Taurus as it relates to this reading. Oh, it says take all of them. This is more cards than what came out before, child. You see this? Take all of them. So, positive movement forward. Okay, so I'm getting there's a lesson that needs to be learned first with this positive movement forward. 8 represents abundance and karma. It also represents the planet Saturn. Saturn is ruled by the what? The root chakra. So this is giving me that the root chakra is your first chakra. This is just giving me something is going on for you to ignore your third eye, your intuition, your sixth chakra. And it could be related to some type of I want to say trauma, but at the same time I'm thinking trauma is like curses is trying to come out at the same time. So it's giving me some type of generational trauma as well as generational curses, something to do with your bloodline. But positive movement will be forward, will go forward once you release this, you know, whatever it is that you are not listening to your intuition on. And then we have stand your ground. This is 7, which is a divine number. It's giving you keep backing down. You keep acting docile. Like when the situation comes up, you are really like, you know, kind of like, I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble. Even if that's not what you're saying, that's the energy you're giving. You're ignoring a lot. Not only your intuition, you're ignoring a lot and you're suppressing a lot of things that may trigger you. Because you're trying to, you know, avoid an argument. There's no way to avoid an argument, child. And we have new beginnings. This is the Fool card. What is this for Taurus? It's given once you let go, there will be new beginnings. Again, once you learn this lesson, there will be positive movement forward. Just giving some type of fear, possibly to do with age, about losing something, feeling like maybe you're at the age you can't have this, or it's too late, you got to hold on to what you have. But it's bullshit though. And we have emotional loss. It's going to happen regardless, I'm hearing. Yeah, you are correct. It's going to happen regardless. So you trying to avoid it is not, but it's just creating more resentment. And the rage is coming because you're suppressing it, trying not to. I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble. Like Jackie Chan on what was that movie with Chris Tucker? He said, "I don't want trouble. I don't want trouble." What was that one? Y'all know. Anyway, it's the first one, not the second or third one. But it's just gonna be it's gonna be you're afraid to lose because you feel like, well, you know, I'm at the point where I don't want to get out there again, whatever this is related to. But it's just like, it's bullshit. Like, do you, child? Like, this isn't your last. If you feel like it's your last time to find love, to find a career, to get a degree or whatever, then if you believe it, it'll manifest, because you're creating it, you're making it so by not standing your ground. You know what I mean? But it's just giving, you don't want trouble here, but eventually with you suppressing, it's going to turn into rage, and then you are going to stand your ground and will be victorious and justified. But it's just like, in what way? Is it going to be a big boom, like a spillover? Or, you know, is it going to be like a fire warning? Is it going to be like that when it could have been like, you know, and fire drill? Like, what is this for here? It's giving disruptions in your root chakra. This firm foundation is giving disruptions in your root chakra. And then we have material harvest. I'm also hearing the money will come. I don't know if some of y'all are staying in a marriage or some type of union because of money, because of the status you feel that it provides. For stability too. It's like you have that within yourself. Maybe you have more in the 3D sense with this person, but you can have way more if you get into your spiritual bag here. And some people like, oh, I don't do anything in the spiritual to make money, but just being connected to yourself spiritually, connecting to your intuition, listening to your intuition will help you be abundant. And last but not least, we have temptation. We have the devil. I'm just hearing it's consuming you. It's consuming you. Ugh. What is this temptation? Clarify these. Clarify temptation and the truth. For Taurus placements. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Like I said, you're not listening to your third eye. And I feel like that is where your gifts lie. Like, I feel like you know a lot more and you see a lot more with this situation than you care to acknowledge in a real sense. But it's because of this foundation here that you're trying to control this. And this reading is here to tell you that you gonna be all right. Clarify temptation and the truth as it relates to this reading. You're going to be A-okay, but there's a fear here with this emotional loss. And that firm foundation, the number on there was a 4. That's all relating to the heart chakra as well as this green here. And then we have the 4th chakra, the heart chakra, at the bottom of the deck here. It's a 4 there. So it's just giving me like this is something to do with your foundation, your root chakra. Clarify this temptation and truth. Oh, we had 2 cards to turn over. We have okay. this. Okay, so it's like I said, the fourth chakra. It came out again. So this third chakra, I thank my fears for their care and allow them to have an equal position in my circle of advisors. I thank my fears for their care and allow them to have an equal position in my circle of advisors. It's just giving, acknowledge the fear. Acknowledge the fear. You know, sit in it for a moment and then move forward. Because with this temptation, like, it's just going to dig you in a deeper hole. And I don't mean a literal hole. I mean like an emotional hole here. Fourth chakra, clarifying this truth that let us know that began this reading that you are ignoring your and this is not marijuana. I don't know if there's a thing with smoking on camera, but it's just giving like my ability to love grows from day to day. You're trying to force this love on this situation. This could be related to children, but you're ignoring your third eye, you're ignoring your intuition, your sixth chakra, due to the love you have for someone else, I'm hearing. But it's just like you need to have it for yourself, because this is something that affects your bloodline. So this is giving me father wounds, Taurus. You have some, I'm hearing extreme paternal wounds from generation to generation to generation that needs healing. We have sixth chakra at the bottom of the deck. I recognize the opportunity for developing my personal happiness in every experience that I have. You know, like I feel like this can be turned around. You're just choosing. You're choosing to ignore. You're choosing to put yourself, your feelings to the wayside. How can this be transmuted in alignment with the highest good of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? How can this be transmuted? But it's just unhealed paternal trauma. Now, I resonate with this because I had unhealed paternal trauma, and I ended up, shit, if you ask me, in the bed with the devil. I mean, that person very much was the devil. But once I saw what it was and got me together, it was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? And I was ignoring my intuition. I had specifically asked God for messages and got them very much precise, accurate, and to the point, and I still was just like, nope. My intuition was telling me shit, prayers haven't answered, whatever. It's just like, I definitely resonate with this, Taurus, but it's this is you choosing, because again, in my past when I dealt with this, it was me choosing to ignore and not listen. We have wisdom, what needs to be done to transmute this in alignment with your highest good. It's just giving heal that trauma. That's all I heard, is heal that trauma. This is heart chakra work that is needed. Heart chakra work, fourth chakra, as well as third chakra work. So you need to heal your solar plexus and your heart chakra, third and fourth chakra. It's not giving that your third eye, your sixth chakra is an issue. You know, you're just ignoring it. You know, you're suppressing it for this person, this situation, or whatever it is. And what can be done now for Taurus and as it relates to this reading to help them help themselves? Like, I feel like you need to do mantras, mudras, meditations on the third and fourth chakra. You could Google what a mantra is, what a mudra is for the third and the fourth chakra. as well as do different types of work with that. You may also want to get into therapy with these paternal wounds, and then also maybe do some energy work that helps as well. What can they do now, Taurus placements, to assist in this situation that's they're choosing to ignore their intuition? Because I feel like even if you leave this situation, and we have a 5 here and another 5, you could have been seeing 5, 5, 5. Even if you leave this situation, it'll just be a matter of time for you to get into another one and ignore your intuition in some other way. You have to heal the emotional loss wound, the fear of not having or not being with somebody or being alone, whatever the root is. You know what the root is. You know why you won't let go of this situation. You know why you're choosing to ignore your intuition, Taurus placements. What can be done now? We have 2 here. Okay, so this is giving me that you need to start with your sacral chakra, your second chakra. That chakra is where childhood trauma lies, as well as parental wounds. And like I said, this is to do with your paternal bloodline, heavy father wounds. It's just giving abandonment. All right, that's all I have for you. If you need some assistance with everything I said, where to start, how to start, shoot me an email. Thank you.